He thought success came in leaps, until he realized, even giants walk one step at a time. In the beginning, the stickman dreamed big. He pictured himself at the finish line. He imagined applause, recognition, achievement, but all of it felt far away, like standing at the bottom of a mountain, staring at the peak, wondering how he could ever reach it. His mind told him he needed a giant leap, one huge breakthrough, one perfect moment, but that leap never came, so he waited. He told himself, when the time is right, I'll begin. He said, when I'm stronger, I'll take that leap. But weeks passed, then months, and he was still standing in the same place. That's when it hit him. Success doesn't come in leaps. It comes in steps. Tiny, ordinary steps that seem too small to matter. But repeated enough, they matter more than anything. So he started small. One push-up, one page of reading, one line written in a journal, one task checked off a list. Nothing grand, nothing worth posting about. But it was a step. The next day, another, and another. One step at a time. At first, it felt almost silly. How could these tiny actions change his life? But then he noticed something. Each step made the next one easier. Each small win gave him momentum. And momentum is more powerful than motivation. Because motivation fades. It depends on moods. But momentum? Momentum builds itself, like a snowball rolling down a hill, growing bigger with every turn. Soon, his one push-up became 10. One page became chapter, one task became entire projects finished, and each of those victories stacked up, until he was no longer the same person. People asked him, how did you do it? They wanted to hear about a secret leap. They wanted a shortcut, a magic key. But all he said was, I just kept taking steps. Even giants walk one step at a time. Every empire was built brick by brick. Every book was written page by page. Every champion trained day by day. Small steps carried him through failure, because even when he fell, he could take one more step forward. Small steps carried him through doubt, because even when his mind said stop, his feet could still move once more. Small steps carried him through exhaustion, because even on his worst days, he could still choose progress, no matter how small. And with each step, he discovered something powerful. Small steps compound, like interest in a bank. They grow quietly in the background, until one day, the growth is too big to ignore. One day, he looked back, and the mountain that once felt impossible was already behind him, not because he leapt over it, but because he climbed it, step by step. And that climb changed him, not just his results, but his character, his patience, his discipline, his strength. He realized the truth. The path to success isn't about speed. It's about consistency. Leaps are rare. Steps are daily. So he chose daily. He chose steady. He chose to keep moving, even if it was slow. Because slow progress is still progress. And progress, no matter how small, is what creates transformation. So if you're waiting for the perfect leap, stop waiting. Take a step. Even if it's small. Even if no one sees it. Even if it feels like it won't matter. Because the truth is, those steps add up. They build momentum, they build strength, they build a future. And one day, you'll look back and realize it was never one giant leap that changed your life. It was the thousands of small steps you chose to take when no one was watching. So remember this. He thought success came in leaps, until he realized even giants walk one step at a time. And so do you.